We're actually a little bit lacking in terms of the foreign language casters today, I feel. But, you know, nice little bit of distribution, 2 English streams, 1 German, 1 Korean. Not
Yeah,
too bad, not too bad.
every now and then we have O Gaming show up, Maddox of course as well, but yeah, unfortunately today they are not here. We do have Belair though.
Yeah. And he's fresh.
He is.
And speaking of fresh, this is the player who I'm hoping he's feeling pretty refreshed. He had quite a long break here. As again, I want to point out, he made it to the finals
Like an hour
before
ago.
the second semifinals happened. So yeah, hopefully he's feeling pretty refreshed, looking to kick some Zerg butt over here. We'll see how he does it. He is going to be spawning into the bottom left-hand corner map, all the way in the bottom left-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE. I know better than to, do that intro in your present slate. Please don't me again, please. He is the blue Terran player coming down from the land of Seoul. He is the Shinlingdong farmer, the guardian of Guadalajara, representing Team Exxon. We have SpeCial.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, we have the South Korean Zerg player representing a Freak of Freaks. It is DongRaeGu.
I want there to be like a song now, which is just like, the one true Dong is coming for you. Or something like that. Give it more energy than what I gave it, but like,
You're like, give DRG a ballad or something. I'm like, what? What are you on about?
No, not a ballad. Give him like a battle theme, get some guitars in there. Be it like, and now he's got his sights. I can't do lyrics off the top of my head. I would be a terrible rapper. I gotta tell you that. Like, I cannot freestyle to save my life.
Oh god, it's fine. It's fine.
I try to enter a rap battle and they just be like, "Yo, I feel sorry for you, dude. I'm just gonna forfeit."
Yeah, I mean, Jaedong, he did get his own song, tribute to him by Tempo. So yeah, I do agree that if anyone needs one, it's DRG.
Yeah, the one true Dong.
Duh.
And Tempo, I know they're like casting stuff now. They're not really doing music, but I mean, if there was ever anything that you were gonna consider to bring you back into music.
Yeah,
look at our dog over here.
We've spoken about it before, and it's I wish we had a little bit more coming out from Tempo, but again, like it's so difficult to be like consistently creative, right? And like
exactly.
of high quality as well, right?
Exactly. Like, I mean, sure, you might say, oh, it's just song parodies, change the lyrics. You gotta also make the lyrics fit, right? Make sure it doesn't really, you're not stretching too much in terms of the rhymes and whatnot.
Yeah,
and I think Tempo does also, I'm actually not sure about this, but I feel like most people do generally prefer, or most musicians rather, do generally prefer to do their own original stuff, and that does take quite a lot of time to do.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe one day. Again, it's been a long time since we've seen it. To be fair, I believe the last song he did was for Home Story Cup. The most recent the most recent Home Story Cup 20, if you recall.
The offline.
Yeah, the offline one. It's a bit of a shame because it was meant to be done for like in time for the tournament, but he actually finished it after the tournament finished. It was like yeah.
All good. And speaking of all good, SpeCial going for that build that I think is all good. 6 Hellion, single Liberator.
Yeah. I mean, we saw, I believe Time whipped it out in game 1 against DRG. Was it game 1?
Yeah, it was early on in that series, which of course it was because it was one of the games that Time won. And as you know, do this build, you win the game. Obviously. That's my takeaway from that series.
Exactly. So we'll see how SpeCial can do as we are loading in an Eternal Empire, and I believe this is the first time we're casting Eternal tonight.
Yeah, I think we're only missing Submarine now to round off our map bingo.
Oh, SpeCial, he'd play on Submarine. He'd do it.
He'd do it.
Yeah, we may see it later on in this best of 5, but yeah, for the first time tonight, we are loading in on Eternal Empire, and we'll see what SpeCial is able to do here, as the Liberator is going to be reaching the natural of DRG.
Yeah, quick reaction times from the Mr. DongRaeGu. Will be able to evacuate the drones, and SpeCial not really getting too much done there. Nice little block here with the Queens as well, preventing the Hellions from getting too much more. But, I mean, this isn't the end for SpeCial, as every unit is still alive. He's getting 2 more factories, so we are getting into a mech game. And Light, why do we have to? And Light, I'm with you here. Good riddance to Eternal Empire.
Exactly.
Especially if we're getting mech games here.
This is why. Get out of here, Eternal. No one wants you.
Right, well, we are early in the series. Let's give it a chance.
Yeah. Oh god, this is looking a little bit worrying, because we're getting into a mech game, and we are on Eternal, the largest of all the maps in the map pool.
And SpeCial, he is getting a decent amount of damage done here. Nice little bit of kiting against these Lings, but will get cleaned away by the Queens more than anything else. A little bit of damage done with drones, and honestly, whatever SpeCial can really do, right, to just try to keep DRG back. A Zerg player that, you know, has its economy unchecked is a scary Zerg player.
Yeah, definitely. So, you know, it does get a couple of worker kills. I do like the SpeCial does still have 2 Liberators alive. I'll spec too soon. One's gonna go down.
Alright, gets a drone with it before it goes down.
Ooh, yeah, it does. And here we go. The mutas are revealed, as DRG did go for that Spire. He did delay his Banelings a little bit to do so, but the mutas are already pushing out across the map. And interestingly, DRG is also getting burrowed.
Okay, could we be seeing some borrowed Bane action coming out here? Like, I can't really think of what else to be for, unless DRG is going for the not so common Roach switch.
Oh,
I mean, it's still possible.
Yeah,
I believe is aware now that SpeCial is going for mech. So honestly, Mutiling Bane, not the most efficient, you know, unit composition deal with mech, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I love how there it is. He noticed that drone was actually in the same control group as the mutas, so the drone was just kind of chilling, and just like that, nicely done. How many? I believe 5 mutas have been picked off so far by these Cyclones.
Nicely done.
Yeah, hindering the count of the mutas. So really nicely done by SpeCial, and he is still continuing to pump out that Ferrari mech style. You know, we do have Cyclones, we do have a couple of Widowmines for defense as well. And yeah, I mean, I like this composition a lot more compared to what Time was trying to do, or like Pig Jr., right? Like that heavy Thor tank style.
Yeah, this is a lot more active. This does allow you to, you know, get that map control, potentially be able to, you know, do a lot of economic damage. This is one of the really big advantages of Cyclones, is they're able to pick up bases real quick, and these Banelings are not long for this Warlight. One of them survives somehow. I doesn't imagine too much behind that.
Yeah, nicely done by SpeCial, who was able to catch those morphing Banelings that were trying to go for a run by. So far defensively, SpeCial has been completely fine. He's been able to thwart and push away the mutas, the Banelings as well. But to be fair, at the same time, DRG, he has been expanding quite aggressively, looking to situate himself on his own side of the map.
Yeah, it definitely has. He kind of realized, okay, SpeCial, he's going to take a while to really sort himself out economic-wise. He's still going to be building up that active map force. I have a bit of a window here to, you know, get my economy and then get my defenses up.
Yeah, definitely. And it's going to take DRG a while, because he has been neglecting his upgrades for quite a long time. He's only just now working on +1 melee, hasn't even started +1 carapace. So DRG, he is going to be a little bit behind in terms of those upgrades, but again, he did sacrifice that for the mutas, for that map control, and things are kind of just going to slowly ramp on up.
On Eternal Empire.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, that's what Burrow was for. We were wondering, like, but that's what it's for. Just being cheeky here, denying these bases. I wonder if SpeCial is even gonna scan. He's got the missile turret coming up.
True.
He's gonna save that for more mules.
Oh god, yeah, it's a little bit annoying. I love how cheeky DRG is being. Meanwhile, here we go. Finally, the infestation pit's being thrown down, so we can start working on that hive tech. And yeah, we're going to be getting into a longer game here. Finally, the Thors are coming out as well for SpeCial.
Yeah, La Torre Speciale.
Da.
All right.
boy.
Well, that's a little bit of run by here coming in from SpeCial. Do like that he's utilizing the high ground there, but fortunately not the best angle for those Hellions to get too much damage done. And DongRaeGu is able to sort of deflect that.
Yeah, it does get 6 drones, but at the same time, like DongRaeGu, he has 93 workers right now. Like he's perfectly fine in terms of the worker count.
And now he's maxed out.
Yeah.
That worker count actually working against his favor, funnily enough. SpeCial, pretty close to maxing out as well. You know what's impressive me, like I know these are professional gamers, I know they're really good. I know it does impress me how quick they're able to max out.
Yeah, definitely, as they are both at around 200 supply. We'll see what DongRaeGu is able to do here, as he is striking around with his mutas, as I imagine he wants to get rid of a couple of them, and he does find a way in here. He's able to take out a couple of missile turrets. Yeah,
it's a little bit of a 2 birds of one stone position right now. Takes out 10 SCVs and clears out a little bit of the Mutalist supply. Opens up for a lot more Lingbane. Massive run by on top of this planetary fortress. No repairs as of yet. The Banelings are right in position, light! And they do take out a heck of a lot of SCVs and that planetary fortress. Meanwhile, this force up here for SpeCial, it's pretty strong, but already so bled out.
Yeah, like SpeCial, like sure his main army survives, but he lost a base to the south, he lost his natural essentially, the mutas are still alive as well. Like SpeCial, he has to deal so much damage here to try and equalize. Like he's down in supply, he has to kill like maybe even 2 hatcheries.
And to be fair, he does have the army that can really do that. The Cyclones are out. Oh, Magfield isn't quite done yet though, Light. And that is such a crucial point, a crucial upgrade here. He could have basically potentially taken out that hatchery, but instead, DongRaeGu getting the reinforcements here will be able to clear out this mech army.
Oof. Yeah, exactly. Like all the anti-air gets taken out. To be fair, we do have a couple of wooden mines reinforcing the army, trying to stop to hinder the push from these mutas. And so far, DongRaeGu, he was able to keep the hatchery alive. Like he's barely lost anything.
Very barely. I mean, he traded an army for an army. A Zerg player who, you know, has been relatively stable for this long in the game, has the production up, has the resources. They don't really mind that so much.
Exactly. Well, I mean, SpeCial, he had to do so much more because he essentially lost 2 CCs of his own, right? Like throughout all of that, he needed to deal some kind of economic damage to equalize, but DongRaeGu, he's just been left alone with his 96 workers, with all of his hatcheries. He's just going to be expanding even further to the south, and I mean, to be fair, like SpeCial, he does have a mech army, which is typically like efficient when it trades, but it's...
Yeah, especially now that Magfield Accelerator has finished up. Very good mine hits there. Basically getting every single Baneling. And of that, this is a very imposing army for DongRaeGu to really deal with only Mutiling Bane. So they need a little bit of an extra, you know, a little bit of an extra something here to give him a oomph.
I mean, normally, yes, but the fact that DongRaeGu is already maxed out, especially is still working towards that. Exactly. I mean, yeah, it's possible that the Lingbane may overwhelm. I mean, to be fair, there are a couple of Widow Mines mixed in as well, which could completely change the engagement.
Yeah, they definitely can. I feel like there are a couple of options here for DongRaeGu, right? You know, Vipers, Infestas, Swarm Hosts, or Good Micro. And I have a feeling he's going to go for the 4th option. Like, so crashing every Baneling onto here, flank with the Mutalist as well, really distracting a lot of the anti-air units. And as you said, Light, completely overwhelming SpeCial with the Lingbane. 16 SCVs went down to the Mutant Harass as well over there, I do believe. No, wait, they were SCVs? There we go, GG, DongRaeGu. Taking that first game. He's warmed up now, Light. He's warmed up after a series against SpeCial.
Yeah, warped up after his series against Time. Like, he's ready for it, completely dominating SpeCial in that game. Like, he was all over the place. That massive Lingbane run by to the south, the mutas into the main, into the natural, and SpeCial, he pushed in with his own main army, but it just wasn't enough to break DongRaeGu, and oh boy, that was quite a game.
That was quite some game there, Light. Really does go to show you why we have a lot of hype behind these players, and yeah, thankfully the Eternal Empire game didn't go on for too long.
Mm. Yeah, definitely. I hope that after Eternal Empire, not just like after this map, but after the way it played out, I hope SpeCial he doesn't go for a mixed style again. I don't know. It's just let's
be very clear to the viewers. we are a little bbit biased against that sort of mech style. Just to be completely transparent, we typically prefer, the different kinds. Like for Terran, prefer the bio kind of style.
Yeah,
more aggressive, more active on the map. DRG. Okay. I thought for a second Emu was gonna face up special.
As you know, for full disclosure to the chat, we are very biased.
but I do see, why mech can be exciting, especially if you're somebody who really looks at the intricacies of like the positioning and all the mech and all that.
Yeah.
I prefer active bio though. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, we have seen mech work time and time again, but the thing is, on Eternal Empire, on the largest map, which ideally that's the map that mech works best on, like DRG was just dominant.
Absolutely dominant, really taking advantage of the fact that I feel like that is. I guess we'll get into it after the intros. We are now on Death Aura, the Aura of Death. We are in game number 2 of this specified 1 times 5 line. Help me here. In the top left corner of the map, spawning all the way in the top left corner of the map, we have the blue Terran player coming out from the land of initially Mexico, but now Korea. He is the blue Terran, the Guardian of Guadalajara, the Shinling Dong farmer, the Dorito man. He is representing Exxon Gaming. Wait, is it Exxon Gaming or Team Exxon? Team Exxon, we have SpeCial.
And spawning in at the bottom right-hand corner of Death Aura LE, we have the South Korean Zerg player, the Red Zerg, currently representing a Freak of Freaks. It is... Oh, who is it? No! Yaku, speak to me!
Dear, can you just die? Hello?
Yaku,
Hello?
speak... No,
Hello?
you're lagging out.
Am I dead? It's Kraton! Oh, sorry, it was me for a sec.
Emil, I thought it was you as well because you stopped speaking.
I was keeping quiet for your intro, man. God damn. All right, I'll just interrupt you every time then.
Oh boy. All right, we have as Kraton is back, DongRaeGu. Oh boy.
Kraton, take my Ethernet cords.
That was scary. That was scary.
That was very scary. Well, it does have to happen at least once every broadcast. Yeah. Not necessarily by you, the streamer, but I feel like it's common enough that I sound like I'm just covering myself, aren't I? Like, because that usually happens to me. Yeah, but as Belair says, Peanut, it goes burr. Sometimes it just does happen. It's gonna laugh it off and try to.
Yeah, it is a bit of a shame because I know Kraton, he has worked like feverishly to try and make sure his internet connection is as stable as possible. I know he's even rented out like office complexes, office space even, to make sure that he has the best internet possible because he's trying to make this work, and hopefully he hangs in there.
I would like to add another mention to that, like, where's Kraton staying and what is his time zone? Because if he's still in America, then he really has a desire to cast ESL Open Cup Asia.
Oh yeah, he is in the land of the Americas, and he has woken up quite early to cast this, I believe. And oh boy, we'll see how we go here in game number 2. We'll see if SpeCial has anything special in store for us, as he's going for a very fast 3rd CC.
Yeah, going a lot more economic this time. 3 CC before starport. Gonna be very greedy so far, but that's actually gonna be a 2-1-1. Is it me this time?
Oh, it looks like me. Is it me?
Oh, BNet go burr.
Is it me? Can you see?
It is you, yeah.
Oh, wow.
They're just like, well.
Interesting, because I'm still streaming. Like, I'm still live, but we'll see if I can get back into this, as Kraton suffered before, and now it is me. Oh boy.
We're just passing it along.
Next is gonna be Belair.
It's like duck juice, yeah. I can try to what's it called?
You'll have
Belair's
to.
like, oh, we're playing
Hot potato.
Among Us now.
Among Us.
Hot potato. Kraton is kind of sus. Says he. I could Discord share.
Yeah.
If you want to quickly get the window capture up.
Yep, go for the Discord share. I'll try and get set up for that.
Oh, that means I have to, what's it called? I am so out of practice when it comes to observing. All right. So just gonna keep the audio updated a little bit. We do have a lot of drones coming out for DRG as well, so SpeCial isn't gonna be the only one playing economic this game. Is opting for a bit of a 2-1. Yep, there we have it. The starport is starting to go down. So he is going for a 2-1-1 build. In addition to the 3cc before starport, DongRaeGu not really in position to, really defend against that. But honestly, it is going to be a while before SpeCial gets a marine count out, gets a stim ready. So yeah, they're just playing it out pretty economically, kind of greedy somewhat. And just getting as much as they can. Are you in?
Keep going. I'm trying to set it up.
All right. Well, we do see over here, just trying to paint a bit of a picture. Stim is being gotten right now for SpeCial, whereas the lair for DongRaeGu is going to be finishing up pretty dang soon. This is around the 4-minute mark, so DongRaeGu, he's got something planned, I tell you what. And with the amount of gases he's got right now, there are 4 gases. It's looking like 2 base Spire, but I am waiting for him to get that Spire. Lair's finishing up at the moment, but right now, just going to be taking it down the notch. There we have it. The Spire has been placed right now for DongRaeGu. And SpeCial not really prepared for that. But although, again, I will want to point out that, it is going to be a while before either of these players are going to see that much action. Stim is about halfway down right now for SpeCial, and the marine count is going up. So we are going to be seeing that double drop hot pickup and go right onto DongRaeGu's base. I'm not convinced that he's going to be able to have the Mutalisk by the time that goes down. Spire is only halfway done right now. And SpeCial already loading up. Ready to go. I say that, but he's waiting for another medevac over here. Just making sure that he's got his macro down back at home. Getting all his add-ons in and whatnot. And yeah, the third base has been made for both of these players. And SpeCial boosting forward with the medevacs. We do see a little bit of a mosh pit of Zerglings over here for DongRaeGu. Are you in?
I am in. We are good.
Oh, something happened.
We are good to go. I'm just making sure that it is, of the highest quality that it can be. It's a little bit blurry, but this is what we got.
That's what we got to deal with. Unfortunate. But you got to survive with it every now and then. Nice little bit of clearing over here for SpeCial. Getting that creep tumors down. Look at this concave of potential concave of Queen still.
Oh yeah, definitely. As we do see SpeCial, he is looking to try and push on in here with his bio, and he's actually targeting down quite a number of queens.
Stepping. Does target down 2 of those queens way before they could even get a transfuse off, and just gets a hot pickup away, only losing 1 marine to that. 1 marine light. That is value.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, I didn't quite get to see what happened in the earlier parts of the game, but we do see that DRG, he is working on his baning speed. Like, he's finally working on, establishing himself there, as he was just relying on his lings and queens to defend. And here we go, the mutants are going in, trying to snipe a tank.
Yeah, not quite going to be able to get it, but the missile turret only now finishes up. That is going to be painful if you're DongRaeGu. You're looking to get a lot of SCV kills with this 2-base fire build. But SpeCial, already prepared. Already dealing against it. All right, well, it ain't over till it's over, as they do say. So DongRaeGu trying to get whatever value he can get done. Will be able to, at the very least, try to snipe out a supply depot. Oh, it's burning, but it's not down. It's burning, it's not down. Meanwhile, the flank of the Marines completely encircling these Mutalisks. But I tell you what, like, Mutalisks, they don't get body blocked by ground units.
They do not, and oh god, that was so rough. There are a good chunk of mutants were taken out by SpeCial. Now SpeCial, with that momentum, is pushing across the map. He has to be careful though, because baning speed did finish up, so there's a decent amount of Ling Bane defensively.
Yeah, there very much so is. But DRG, he's going to be using a lot of his legs aggressively here. Beautiful counterattack happening right now. He knows just how much army is with SpeCial in that push.
Exactly, and SpeCial is not turning around. He's committing to this fight. He's pushing up the ramp, trying to deny this 4th base of DRG.
And he definitely is, and he should be able to take it out. No more cancels available to him right now, and there is no army in place to defend against it. That is a sacked fourth base is what that is. And DRG, to be fair, he is getting his defenses ready. Managed to make it out from that counterattack with a decent number of lings. And now the banelings have finished up, so, you know, losing that fourth base, it hurts, but he's not dead. And, oh, can he catch these banelings? Unsiege, gonna be able to get a lot of these tanks. Very nice kiting right now for SpeCial on the Marines, but the tanks have been taken out. The Marines have to be picked up. They're going for the main base, but Boost has finished up. Like, the Mutalists have caught up. This is heartbreaking right now for SpeCial. So much army supply taken out.
Oh my god.
Of an eye.
Oh no, SpeCial, he picked up 4 full medevacs and everything got picked off by the mutas. Jesus Christ. Just like that, we see SpeCial's army supply plummet.
Dude. What more do you gotta say aside from that? SpeCial, he's in a good economic position still. He can rebuild, but that's a lot of supply just right out taken out.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus Christ. And SpeCial now, he's forced to be on the back foot. He's forced to stay back home defensively to try and recuperate his losses, if you will. And we do see DRG, he is double expanding. He's like taking advantage of the fact that he has full map control and there's nothing out to stop him.
No, there really is not. And obviously these Mutalists are getting a lot of value done here just by keeping the pressure up on SpeCial, you know, forcing a couple of spins here and there, you know, forcing the energy and the medevacs to go down and just keeping SpeCial back, as you said. Because we are getting to the point where SpeCial's army has just about recovered, you know. He's caught up in terms of the army supply. His +2 infantry weapons is not too far away. Thors are even thrown into the mix, so, you know, these Mutalists are going to be a little bit less of a problem.
Yeah, I love how SpeCial's incorporating Thors in here. Like, they are ideal against Mutalists, so they will be able to be like kind of the backbone of his army, especially when it comes to his Marines. And yeah, he's kind of establishing himself. He's kind of catching back up in terms of his supply as we are evening up. And yeah, we are getting into the later stages of this game. Oh, let's be careful with the mutas.
Yeah. Definitely does. And my eyes right now are on DRG. There we go, getting to Hive. I was waiting for it. As I was going to say, we were getting to the late game, and Mutiling Bane doesn't scale as well as, you know, Biotank, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. We do finally have that Hive. It feels a little bit late, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the Hive only did just start a couple of seconds ago, so yeah, it is still underway. It's gonna be a while until Vipers are incorporated, or, you know, Ultralists, or whatever have you, whatever DRG wants to go for.
Yeah, and for now, SpeCial is trying to prevent that. He is already maxed out, so is DRG, but not quite, you know, having the army count or the position to fight against this. A lot of mines really well spread out here. And DRG, not with the best splits in the world. Alright, nice couple of splits for SpeCial. But the Banelings will connect with a couple of these Marines. And as long as DRG is able to, you know, make sure that he doesn't die between getting more Banelings, should be able to just completely wipe out SpeCial if he's careful. Massive mine hit coming in over there with those Banelings. They're just about completely wiped out. Love the body blocking here with the Thors, and DRG's army supply completely plummeted. No, just about no more Banelings. Well, a couple of Banelings, but honestly, this is such a high army count for SpeCial. So I guess he can split and maybe snipe every now and then. Really love the hot pickup as well. And I feel like SpeCial has just about done it. This is a lot of pressure I feel like DRG cannot quite deal with.
Yeah, like SpeCial just has so much momentum going for him. He has so many Marines. He still has Thors to back up his army in case the mutas dive on in. And yeah, there's like not really too much here. We do see DRG is morphing quite a number of Banelings here to try and hold on.
Yeah, but honestly, without a buffer, they do just get picked off over here by the Marines. To be fair, not a lot of mines left, not a lot of siege tanks left, and there we have it. DRG completely pounces on top of this army and will be able to clear it out. Hot pickup is a little bit risky considering the amount of Mutalists in the skies, and DRG's back on this, looking for the counterattack. He's lost his 4th base, but he does still have 4 bases up and running. compared to SpeCial's 4.
Yeah,
okay,
like,
so it's not too bad for SpeCial.
Yeah, SpeCial, he lost quite a large army there, and again, it's gonna take a little bit longer for him to catch back up in terms of that supply. But yeah, like, it feels like DRG doesn't have enough to really ride that wave of momentum and end the game. As you know, SpeCial, he did have reinforcements. He does have quite a number of Widow Mines, and we do see, you know, 3-3 is finishing up for SpeCial, 3-3 on the way for DRG as well.
Yeah, and I will say that DRG has finished up the hive, and there we go. Ultralisk Cavern is going to be the tech of choice for DongRaeGu. Are these mutas that are really, really harassing the production line of SpeCial, but we'll be able to clear that out. Meanwhile, the mine drop will be getting 13 drones over here towards the south.
Yeah, nicely done. Again, SpeCial, even though he was down in supply, he's trying his best to keep DRG busy. Not just keep him busy, but actually deal some decent economic damage across the map. So SpeCial, he's still very much so in this. And I just noticed, like, I don't know how active SpeCial has been, but the creep spread of DRG has much to be desired.
Yeah, it definitely does. It's mostly off towards like the left-hand side. Not as, not as great or as, what's the word I'm thinking of, like, everywhere as it perhaps could have been. And we'd like to draw everyone's attention first off over here to this engagement. A lot of Marauders here dealing so well against the Banelings. The mine shots were really good too. But at the end of the day, the hatchery does get sniped off. SpeCial, I think, will be chased away eventually. He can't really stay and fight over here, but the damage has been done. And there is a drop over here towards the fourth base. Now, as I was going to say, I want to point out the attention towards the mineral bank right now. Neither player really has a substantial reserve of anything. And that is kind of killing both of them.
Yeah, they're both kind of just going back and forth here. But what I am afraid of is that I do believe we do have an Ultras Cavern done for DRG. He is working on chitinous plating. It's almost done as well alongside 3-3. So once that's done, like, he's finally going to be able to transition into that higher tier of tech, into that hive tech. And once that happens, like, SpeCial, he's still stuck on Ling, Marauder, like, in this Biothor style. Like, I don't think he's really prepared for that Ultralisk switch.
Yeah, Marauders do pretty well against Ultralisk, but you do have to get him in position first. That's going to be a little bit of a big if SpeCial, is going to continue to push deep into creep. Although, as you were saying, like, there is much to be aside from DongRaeGu's creep right now, so SpeCial shouldn't have too much trouble. And that is one example of that. Just about every Baneling being taken out, but only a distraction for these units to come in. DRG losing a lot of army supply, though. And because of how scrappy this game has gone, DRG not in a position to, really be able to remax his army. I feel like SpeCial should be able to take this game.
Yeah, exactly. Like, DRG just doesn't have the economy to really make any great number of Ultras. Only one comes out and immediately gets sniped. He gets taken out, and it looks like with these Ling reinforcements, DRG has just enough to hold on.
Just barely. He is really far behind in terms of the army count. In terms of worker count, he's doing better, but has he really been able to, utilize that worker count considering how many bases are out? To be fair, for SpeCial, doesn't really have a lot of AoE out right now. It is mostly just Marine Marauder. A lot of the army supply are in medevacs as well as these stores. But that's going to be a different story once these Widow Mines come out. Beautiful split there. And DRG, he's fighting back. He is able to take out a couple of expensive units there.
Yeah,
and should be able to swing this out.
More important that he was able to buy time, because here we go. We have more Ultras on the way. We have Vipers on the way as well. And again, look at those supplies. Like, SpeCial, it takes SpeCial, it takes so much longer for him to reproduce his army because he doesn't have his production anywhere near as established as DRG does. And yeah, like, DRG, he may have like too much once the Ultras pop.
Yeah, I mean, that is the question. SpeCial is going to try to do as much as he can with the army that he's got right now. He has nowhere near the economic standing of DRG, so he does have to do a lot, but that is a massive amount of ground to cover.
Oh yeah, he does, and all the Widow Mines are off cooldown, like they aren't available to shoot, and now the Ultras, they are going to be, SpeCial is buying some time because it's planetary. It will be going toe-to-toe with this army, but oh my god. Yeah, all
he considered it for a second, but then saw the Banelings.
Yeah, all the SCVs go down, 20 SCVs fall, and now DRG, he's going on forward. With this, he may be able to break SpeCial.
That is definitely what it looks like right now, like, as you were saying. SpeCial, he just is taking way too long to get much of anything done. Really good use of the choke point there, though. Really nice mine hit as well, but it's not going to be enough. DRG now making it to match point. And can we just appreciate for a sec how dead DongRaeGu looked there? But he just channeled way deep inside him. He just channeled his inner energy, and he deflected once. He got some really nice economic harassment done as well with his mutas. forced Special into an all-in, went in for that counterattack. Absolutely brilliantly done by DongRaeGu. Tactical genius.
Really well done there, and yeah, you can end the stream. It's we're back.
Wait, let me invite you real quick.
Oh. I can't.
I don't think I can end the stream light.
Leave the lobby and then rejoin if they're like counting in.
It was too fast.
Oh no! All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Back at this again.
Yeah. As a reminder, if the countdown starts, you can leave the lobby and then it stops it, and then you can rejoin.
Yeah. At least before 3 seconds is up.
Yeah.
All right. Here we have it. Then we may not be seeing submarine. I'm not sure why I'm putting myself on Kriton's observer mode, as I am the observer for tonight anyway, or at least for these last couple of games. We are now on the Pillars of Gold. LE holding up the Golden Wall. LE keeping the Eternal Empire. LE, of which the LE submarines are hidden. In the bottom left-hand corner of the map, starting all the way in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, we have the blue Terran player coming out all the way from the land of Seoul in Korea. Although originally from Guadalajara, Mexico, he is going to be representing Team Exxon, the Guardian of Guadalajara, the Shinling Dong farmer, not having a... I am just going to real quick resolve something. He is representing Team Exxon. We have SpeCial.
Oh boy.
And over here in the top right hand corner of the map, spawning all the way in the top right hand corners of the map, we have... Oh wait, why am I keeping going? This is your intro.
We have the South Korean Zerg player, as unfortunately the quality of the stream is struggling a little bit here. It's quite pixelated. We have DongRaeGu.
Maybe I should shill for Nitro, or shill out for Nitro.
I mean, I have Nitro.
Yeah, but that affects the streamer, not the
Yeah. It only affects if I'm streaming. But yeah. Oh boy. I mean, unfortunately, this is what we are reduced to. Hopefully, I can get into the next game because I am in game.
Our conditions are that of SpeCial and Armani in their apartment.
Oh boy. But you know, hopefully the quality can clear up. Hopefully, for those, I mean, if you do want to tune, like, I don't blame you if you want to tune into a different stream. Of course, Creighton is currently casting in English, so you can tune into his stream as well. If visually this is too awful, because oh boy.
Yeah. Oh nah, that wouldn't work out. I was gonna say, what if we, what's it called, got Creighton in a call or something? But no, I don't think it's really gonna be working out. And speaking of not working out, another... No, it's not another CCC before Starport. This is gonna be just a straight up 1-1-1 coming out from SpeCial.
Yeah, it's going to be straight up 1-1-1. I'm going to have to rely on you on whatever is being built and what's in the production tab, because I can't tell what any of that is.
Click on too much. We're having a role reversal right now. Like, you have to be the hype man.
Oh boy.
But yeah, I am holding up hope for the Piotr build right now, as it does seem like SpeCial is going for a Marine Hellion with medevac. Come on, SpeCial. Give me that medevac. Show me the medevac. There we have it. Medevac on the way. So yeah, we have a lot of potential right now SpeCial has a lot of potential right now to sort of get a lot of harassment damage done early on. You know, just try to go into the mid game with that advantage. Armory coming out as well, so maybe not quite the more standard Piotr build that we're used to, Light, but definitely a Hellbat oriented one.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see how much damage it can get done, because so far DRG, like, we've seen Time attempt to do this against him, but DRG, he's been able to hold quite well, whether it's been with roaches or just queens.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm not too convinced for SpeCial right now. He does only have 6 Marines at the moment, but again, if he does morph the Hellbats in. Should be able to help quite a bit here. We have it. Not a lot of defenses out right now for DRG, as a couple of links are across the map at the moment. A couple of overlords starting to go down. And DRG in a bit of a precarious position. SpeCial is going right up into the natural base. I do kind of like that. You know, he's focusing down the evolution chambers over here that are looking very vulnerable. Does actually get a kill on one of them, and sort of opens up the choke point right now to open him up a little bit and not get much damage done. The Lings just about going to be fried over there. Very nice juggling as well with the Hellbats. But at the end of the day, the Queens are still standing strong. Only a couple of them have been taken out. And then back in stock energy.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of the Queens did fall, but it looks like in the end, DRG will hold strong at the same time. Whoa. He was losing SCVs across the map as well. 9 SCVs fell as it was a big counterattack, and with that, GG gets called.
Look at that. DongRaeGu.
Yeah, with that, DongRaeGu takes the game. Doesn't just take the game, but takes the series 3-0.
He had a lot of struggle tonight. He was almost beaten by Cyan, then almost beaten by Time. Came here to SpeCial, give him a bit of a whooping.
Yeah, like he was so dominant against SpeCial. Again, I do believe it did just kind of come down to the style of SpeCial. Time, he was very much so more aggressive with drops and all this, and SpeCial, he had a very different approach to the series, to the matchup, and DRG, like this is something that he's a lot more accustomed to, and he just completely dominated.
Absolute domination. Over that, I do believe this is DRG's second ESL Open Cup Asia championship. Maybe third?
It is the second.
There we have it. I know numbers sometimes. And also SpeCial's first finals in the ESL Open Cup Asia.
Yeah. So SpeCial, I mean, again, he didn't quite manage to win the tournament, but this is the farthest he has ever gone before, and he does still walk away with some money as top 4 do get paid. And yeah, again, congratulations to DRG. It's a bit unfortunate, the state of the quality of the final games, but again, like
I'm looking at it on stream right now.
Yeah, not much could be made out, but
sorry about that, fellas. BNet is having a bit of a weird day.
Yeah, and unfortunately I couldn't get into that last game. But yeah, in the end, GG, well played. DongRaeGu, finally, after you know, nothing but Protoss last week, we have Zerg returning here. Yeah, GG.
G to the DRG is how we say that, like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure what else there really is to say. I mean, you know, DongRaeGu, he has absolutely proven himself. I think we talked about it earlier today. DongRaeGu has really, you know, proven himself as the example of a player coming back from military service. He's going onwards to the playoffs in GSL.
Yeah, there's a lot of eyes.
I had a brain lag there.
Yeah, there are a lot of eyes on DRG at the moment on how well he's going to perform, and so far in these weeklies, he's done incredibly well. Like, he's won 2 in the span of a month, and yeah, we'll see how he does in GSL as well.
I will say this, now that Sue's often military, DongRaeGu is probably my favorite Zerg player currently.
Yeah. I mean, I still feel like
dark.
Yeah, like he is kind of a fan favorite. DRG is. I still feel like he, especially in this next season of GSL, he still has to prove himself amongst the others to make sure it wasn't just like this one season that he was able to. Yeah, so it just wasn't that one season that he was able to make it to the semis. So yeah, we'll see. We'll keep an eye on DRG and see how well he does. And yeah, I'm not too sure when his group is. Are you aware?
His group was last Saturday. He made it out second.
Nice.
So he's in the playoffs with. Actually, you're gonna have to check that one. Yes, that's actually made it out first.
Yeah, so DRG was able to make it through to the playoffs. So again, it's we're looking forward to see more of him.
Abso-freaking-lutely. Gonna be going up against TY. That is a quarterfinals and a half, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, we've seen so much of his TvZ today. We're gonna see more of it in GSL.
Exactly. He already beat Juanito. Now for him to beat Juanito's teacher.
Exactly. And with that, I think that is it for us for today. Yaku, why don't you tell people where they can find more of you?
Twitch.tv/Yakuzaku1, although I'm not really going to be streaming for the next coming week, as, you know, deadlines are starting to come up. So, yeah, you can find me there. Maybe watch a couple of VODs that I have from the past, or what have you, or whatnot. You know, up to you. Twitter.com at Empora Yakuzaku. I tweeted for the first time in like a year, like.
Nice.
It was a dumb tweet. You should look at that.
Oh, God.
! Discord in the chat will bring you to the CranKy Ducklings Discord server. You can find me as well as the other members of CranKy. And, of course, buy my shirts. Where do we find you, Light?
Light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter. You can follow me there. I typically stream StarCraft, but recently I've been more like of a variety streamer, streaming XCOM, Left 4 Dead, and probably a couple of other games in the future. But yeah, it's been fun. You can follow me there if you're interested. Tomorrow I'm just going to be working on nothing but behind the scenes streams, because there's a lot of VODs to catch up on over the weekend. And yeah, there's a lot of work to be done. It's not happening. But yeah, more importantly, you can follow us here on the CranKy Ducklings. Again, unfortunately, you know, we don't typically have these technical issues, so don't expect them in our streams normally. But yeah, if you enjoyed our casting, at least you can give us a follow. We are live throughout the entire week. We are live here every single week with ESL Open Cup Asia, as well as all these other weekly events when it comes to Latin America, Southeast Asia, and Oceania.
Yeah.
I
agree.
And with that, we're done for tonight. Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you for all the subs as well. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate the support, and we will see you next time.
Stay tuned, because we're gonna go find somebody to raid.